Hello, and welcome to Lighthouse Tarot, where we embrace the light within ourselves and within others. I'm your host, of course, Willow Riley, coming back at you with a new video. So today we're going to talk about one of the most controversial topics on the internet. What topic might this be, you ask? We're going to talk about, are soulmates real? And do you have one soulmate? So no need to fear, Willow is here. This is just my perspective and opinion. Take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, I don't care. I'm just going to talk about it because I think it's fun to talk about. So here is my, trying to think of another good word. Here's my perspective. I feel we have multiple soulmates in this world, because how can you say you have one true soulmate and then they die? You know, what's going on with that? Like, so are you soulmateless the rest of your life to live alone? I don't think so. Here's the 3 type of soulmates I feel there are, and then the last one is the bonus one. So really there's 4, but we'll go into the 3. There is karmic soulmates, spiritual soulmates, friendship soulmates, and then the one true soulmate. And I don't even like to use the term soulmate, but that's what a lot of people have an idea of, so that's the word I'm going to use in this video. So the first type of soulmate is a karmic soulmate. This is a soulmate that in the relationship, they are meant to teach you something. It might be an aspect of yourself that you are repressing that they show. For example, if you have been in a relationship with someone and they had a lot of anger that they outwardly expressed, that might be a reflection of your own anger that you repress. And once you separate from this person, you may discover it, or you might discover it when you're with this person, that like, wow, I actually do have a lot of anger, but I don't get it out in a healthy way. I kind of just like let it all settle, and then it blows up, and then I just blame it on external circumstances, right? Or it might happen, you might have this revelation when you move past this person, you're in separation, and you go deep within, and you're like, oh wow, I didn't realize I was holding all this anger on, and you know, this person, I've learned a lot from this person. So karmic relationships are here to teach us lessons about ourselves. And that's why it's really hard to move past a karmic relationship, because you have that bond with that person. Some might call it a trauma bond. And it's very likely that your karmic relationship is someone that you expected to be your soulmate. This could be someone you were married to and you had to get a divorce from. This could be somebody that you were with for 5 to 10 years. Could be someone you just met and then bam, you were in it to win it, thick as thieves. So the first one is karmic relationships, karmic soulmates that teach us a lesson about ourselves. The second is spiritual soulmates. So I believe spiritual soulmates come into our life when we are both vibrating at the same frequency. Daisy, sit down. Sit down. She's just playing. That's our family dog. When you're both vibrating on this frequency, right? When you first discover spirituality, usually there's someone that comes in your life who also has just discovered spirituality. May that be meditation, may that be astrology, may that be the astral world. And your purpose with this person, this soulmate, is to learn from them, to grow with them spiritually. And this doesn't mean that you are meant to be with this person. This just means that they're matching your frequency, you know? With the spiritual soulmate, they have knowledge that you don't have access to yet. Or they spark revelations within your, that's not the word I'm looking for. They spark epiphanies within your mind. They might be talking about ancient Egypt, and you've never really looked up on this topic, but they're talking about the sacred, what are those stones? The green stone, the sacred text, I don't know. It's something to think about. And with the spiritual soulmates, you guys learn from each other. You guys, when you are intimate together, it is very tantric. It is very almost like out of this world. And that's why you can confuse your spiritual soulmate with, oh, this is my one true soulmate, because you have a very spiritual connection with them and you feel so aligned, right? But this doesn't mean that they're the person you're supposed to end up with. The third type of soulmate is your friend. Your friend can be your soulmate, right? And these are usually friends that you've had for 10 plus years. I remember I was looking something up where if you're friends with someone longer than 5 years, they're going to be your friend for a lifetime. And it doesn't have to be someone you've been friends with for 10 years. It could be someone you meet right off the bat and you guys are just together like peanut butter and jelly. You guys might be complete opposites, yet you get along, or you are almost identical and get along, or a combination of both. You have a lot in common, and yet you're opposites. Your soulmate can absolutely be one of your friends. And the reason a soulmate friend is going to stand out from a regular friendship is that soulmate friend is somebody you can count on. Now, we all have lives, right? I'm not preaching codependency on anyone. Please do not think that. We all have lives. We are all busy. We cannot always respond right away to a text or a phone call. That's why we have therapists. And even them, you gotta set up appointments for them, right? But this is somebody that will do their best to be there for you in your darkest of times, but also your best of times. This is somebody who is going to support you, somebody who's going to push you to be better, somebody who's going to call you out when you're being too much, but in a gentle, kind way. This is never going to be anyone who's going to tear you down, belittle you, make fun of you, or share your secrets or break your trust. Now, within every friendship, we do have our own little issues, but there is an underlining form of compassion and love within you guys. So that's what I believe soulmate friendships are. Now, the last type of soulmate is the soulmate that you end up with. This is someone that is divinely guided and supported and brought into your life by the universe when you are ready. And I don't want to say you have to strive for perfection to have this soulmate. I get so tired of Daisy agrees. I get so tired of people saying you have to love yourself in order to have love. You have to heal yourself in order to have love. Guys, love can happen at any moment. You can heal with a person. And in fact, you should heal with that person. And that's what that soulmate is. That is somebody who is going to heal with you, evolve with you, and grow with you. Because looks are fleeting. We can't get with people just because of how they look. At the end of the day, 50 years, 60 years down the road, our hair is going to be gray, our eyes aren't going to be as bright, our skin is not going to be as tight, right? But when your soul recognizes another, have you ever walked into a room and just been instantly like, bam, attracted to someone, and then walked into the room and been repelled by someone? That's your soul recognizing another soul. And depending on what frequency you're on, if you're on the frequency of love, if you're on the frequency of fear or negativity, it's going to bring you towards that person. And also your intuition will repel people that are not for you and bring towards people who are towards you. I had to learn to rely on my intuition. I feel like a lot of my years could have been avoided if I had listened to that little small voice in the back of my head. But the universe always knows what it's doing. It happened for a reason. It happened to trigger things within me and for me to learn about myself and my own weaknesses and what I need to work on, you know? But anyway, back to the true soulmate. This is somebody that the universe brings within you. This is somebody who is not a TF. I'm not even going to say the word because it has been so constructed on the internet, on spiritual YouTube and TikTok. Oh my goodness. I'm not going to say it. This is somebody that you don't have to chase, you don't have to hide from. It is not a challenge. It is not hard work when you get with this person. When you're with this person, it is simple, it is easy, it is playful, it is fun. You do not fight with this person. I'm not saying you're not going to have arguments with the person you're supposed to be with, but when you're with the person you're supposed to be with, my perception is that you sit down with this person and you have a face-to-face talk. You just talk it out. And the person that's meant to be with you in this universe is going to be a reflection of you. So the more you grow and heal and love yourself, I know, I hate that, but absolutely, that will attract them to you. But you don't have to be this perfect, completely loved, healed, independent version of yourself, because it is human nature to want love, to desire love. The universe would not give you a desire without it needing to be fulfilled. But your one true soulmate is going to be kind of a mirror version of you. They're going to be working on the same stuff as you. If you're an advocate, they might be an advocate. If you are into acting, they might be into acting. If you're just creative, they're creative. They don't have to be exactly like you, but they could be in the same field as you. And one way you can differentiate them from other people is that they are into a particular subject that you're into. You guys have that in common. And it has to be something you guys can grow with. Something that you can build knowledge with over the years so you can stay with that person. And it's someone you feel safe with. But you got to find that safety within yourself, you know? I found embracing your masculine energy, yeah, that helps. But also embracing your feminine energy helps bring that person in quicker, because that is a place of receptivity and acceptance. You know, feminine energy is powerful. You can attract more bees with honey, you know? Soft words and sweet nothingness. But yeah, what was my other point? Oh, also, you can love a person but not be in love with them. So I don't ever minimize or feel bad when you still love somebody that you're no longer with. Because think about it, there's people that have gotten married for 10 years and that person has passed away, or that person has gotten into a separation, divorce, and they've moved on. You can still have love in your heart for that person. I have love in my heart for people that are no longer my friends, that are no longer relationships with me, and that's okay. And don't invalidate yourself and say, I've never experienced love. This was all fake. I can't believe I was such a fool. No. Because you did experience love in your own special way with different people. It just, sometimes you gotta go your own separate way, and that's alright. And you can love people from afar, but not be in love with them. When you're in love with them, everything's sunshine and rainbows, everything's simple. You don't see anyone's flaws. But when you love someone, you see them for who they are. You take off the rose-colored glasses and you're like, oh, wow. Oh, I don't remember. You'll have this thought about that person. Maybe years down the road, maybe months down the road, you have that thought, wow, they really said that to me. Or, wow, they really acted that way. Okay, I see you. But I mean, we all have our strengths and weaknesses. We all can only act from how evolved we are, or what our frequency is at, you know? And that's basically my video on what a soulmate is. I don't want to keep going on and on, but there are 4 types of soulmates in your life. The last one, the universe will bring to you. It will be simple. It will be calm. It will be safe. It will be fun, and it will be playful. And usually they will be interested in a field that you are interested in. You do not have to be completely healed. You do not have to completely love yourself to attract that person. In fact, you guys should heal together. but you don't ever need this person. You're complete by yourself, but you should heal and learn to love each other alongside each other while looking this way. That was my video. Peace out.